Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone, and welcome to today's session on Build a High Growth AI Training Business in the Middle East Without Rebuilding Your Business. We are excited to see professionals, partners, training organizations, and business leaders joining us from across the region today. The Middle East is experiencing an unprecedented surge in demand for AI skills as governments and enterprises accelerate digital and AI adoption. However, many organizations are still figuring out how to capture this opportunity without completely overhauling their current business model or making heavy upfront investments. Today's session will explore practical ways organizations can build and scale a high growth AI training business in the Middle East by leveraging strategic partnerships, ready to deploy certification programs, and scalable delivery models without needing to rebuild operations from scratch. And to guide us through this discussion today, we have two outstanding speakers joining us. It's my pleasure to introduce Ms. Nasima Akram, Vice President of Strategic Business Partnerships for the Middle East. With over 25 years of experience in training and development, Nasima has built a remarkable career driving business growth and forming impactful partnerships across rapidly revolving technology sectors. She is also a $1 million club achiever at New Horizons, known for her exceptional account management capabilities and her ability to deliver results in highly competitive markets. Nasima is deeply passionate about helping organizations and partners grow, and today she will share insights on how business can build and scale a successful AI training business across the Middle East region. Joining her is Afreen Hashmi, Senior Account Manager at AI CERTs, brings a dynamic background in driving B2B growth, leading high-performing teams, and successfully closing high-value strategic partnerships. She specializes in deeply understanding client needs and delivering tailored solutions aligned with their business objectives. At AI CERTs, she plays a critical role in expanding partnerships and ensuring organizations gain measurable value from AI certification programs. Her expertise in account management and client relationship makes her an invaluable voice in today's discussion. With that, I'll quickly hand over the stage to Nasima and Afreen.
Thank you so much, Christy. Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us today and taking the time out. So this is really exciting times for us at AI Certs with everything that's going on in the Middle East, the growth, how fast it's growing, and with all the visions that the governments have. So we're really excited today to be introducing the subject of AI certs and how we can possibly collaborate. I don't know if I would like to say hello before I kind of get into starting.
Absolutely. So, welcome everyone. I really, really appreciated that on a Monday you were all able to make it here. I hope by the end of the session it's really insightful. You reach out to all of us, and we are discussing a potential partnership opportunity. So, welcome everyone, and I hope that Nasima is going to take the call and the discussion forward. She's going to lead it, and of course we're here to discuss how we can scale AI literacy together. So once again, welcome everyone. Feel free to share anything that you would feel, that can help, any questions at all on this chat. So over to you, Nasima. Thank you.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Afreen. So that's great. Let's get straight into it. So how can you scale revenue? How can you scale the AI alignment, the journey, AI capabilities for everybody? So the agenda for today's session is why AI training demand is accelerated in the GCC, why most AI training becomes price driven. There's 3 layers model partners use with enterprise deals, how to scale without building content or hiring instructors, and what authorized training partners would like and what the next steps are. Thank you, Afreen. So the GCC AI market, there's a big number there, 22.4 billion by 2033. So a lot of these initiatives are government-led AI strategies, which are creating enterprise training demand. So 75% of Middle East employees use AI in the past year versus 69% globally. 32% use AI daily. But again, there's still a massive gap. People use AI, but do they use it efficiently are 2 very different questions. So again, how do we make people use AI efficiently? But Middle East is probably one of the fastest growing regions globally. AI hiring is surging across the Gulf. Every industry you work in, any job role you have, everybody needs to understand AI now. So this is why companies are hiring people who have AI skills, because they need to, meet the requirements of the job role. So UAE 48% growth in AI roles, Saudi Arabia 26% year-over-year increase. AI adds 8.3% to Middle East GDP, which is, although it doesn't seem that big, it is a very large amount. Over the next decade, 2023 to 2035 projection. Again, this is all evolving around the 2030 vision that most countries have. Again, this is 5 years away, so there's a lot to be done in that short period of time. Certifications becoming procurement standard, enterprise increasingly requiring certified AI competency versus vendor qualification. Why is this important? Because people need to understand it doesn't matter what vendor, if you're IBM or Microsoft or whatever backend products people are using, everybody needs to understand vendor neutral, vendor aligned type of skills that they can apply to any job role. So that's really important. Okay, so national strategies are creating enterprise urgency. So in the UAE, we have the AI 2031 vision. So the government AI roadmap driving smart government service transformation, priority sector AI deployment, energy, transport, healthcare, AI talent attraction and training programs, the opportunity government digitalization enterprise cohorts. What does this mean? It means that governments are making a lot of things mandatory now. So even in the education area, for example, the UAE government is making it mandatory for all teachers to understand AI. So now, every educator needs to be educated in AI. So they can then teach the new generation of people in the correct way how AI can be used in an ethical way. So this is really important. Saudi Arabia, obviously, we know they have the 2030 vision. Saudi has invested in so many different projects like the Humane Project, which is worth over, I can't even remember the figure, 600 billion. So again, there's lots of massive government initiatives, the NSDAI, which is Global Leaders by 2030 ambition. There's workforce upskilling. Sadaya also have another project they're working on called Samaya, which is a massive project to upskill every single person in Saudi Arabia. They already did the first phase, they're on the second phase, so they are moving quite quickly to make sure people all understand AI. And so your opportunities are massive here. There's multi-billion-dollar training market out there. In Oman, they have the AI and Digital for a Future program. Again, excuse me, in the national program 2024 to 2026. So again, everybody has digital transformation targets, skills development mandates, government enterprise programs. So the opportunities are massive because the gaps are still very huge between the skills that are needed and the demand in the market. So it's becoming now critical. Next slide, please. Thank you.
That's the next one.
Okay, so your competitors are already moving. So absolutely. I think I think anybody who wants to be in AI, wants to train, wants to deliver, they're already in the market now. This time, maybe you're a little behind, but people are moving very fast. The market is moving very fast. If you're not selling to somebody else will be. So your competitors will be. So the market window is open, but you're running out of time. So established partners already launched. So people like AWS, Isaka, Cisco partners added AI training program. So we all know that all the vendors are now adding AI to their obviously solutions, and they have been for the last few years. Early movers will capture initial enterprise demand. Authorized partner positioning gives a credibility advantage. Generic providers are flooding the market, so there are lots of people. LinkedIn are filled with introduction to AI boot camps, commodity pricing and no differentiation, race to the bottom to margins. There's lots of people offering generic training. There is a big difference between somebody just attending something and a certification, a credible certification. So there is a massive difference in that. Enterprise rejecting both. So they don't want just another AI course. They require certification, validation, and procurement. They need compliance documentation and audit trails and want vendor alignment that are not only specific to a vendor, but also that are non-specific, but generic certifications that are vendor aligned so that people can certify no matter what their background is. Thank you, Afreen. Okay, so where does your current B2B revenue come from? So this is a question I'd like to ask everyone. Rather than me just talking and you hearing my voice, it'd be great to understand from your perspective, where does your business come from, revenue come from? If you are a training provider, consultancy, academia, association, are you working with corporates, cohorts, technical finance, government? What kind of people are you dealing with? Are you dealing with different consulting and training providers? Are you running open schedule courses for individual learners? Are you working on government tenders, contracts, university partnerships? I'm going to ask that, so if anybody would like to put in the chat what kind of customers you're dealing with, or what you think, if you are based out of the Middle East, what you believe the target audience, where the demand is. It'd be great to hear what your thoughts are. So I'm going to pause there for a second, Afreen, and see what participants might think or would like to add.
Absolutely. Please feel free to share the kind of target audience you're currently catering to, any expansion plans to open up and to cater to a wider audience. So please feel free to share your 2026 training roadmap with us and the target audiences that you're catering to. We'd be more than happy to see as to what kind of niche segments in the market, in the region, you're specifically focused on, because our certifications, like Naseema said, we have something to offer to every audience. It's role-based certifications, completely vendor aligned, and we can cater to every audience that is out there in the market. You could offer these certification programs to a B2C on an individual level, on a B2B level to corporates. We can do an enterprise-wide AI literacy and training program, because we have certification programs catering to every department, every team within an enterprise. Right. And you can cater to governments, you can cater to academic institutions. So no matter who the target audience is, we have something to offer to everyone. But we'd love to know more from you on which audiences or customers or client base that you guys are more focused on, and would love to enhance your portfolio by adding AI.
Cool. While people, if they want to put it in the chat, let's move on. And then if anybody puts it in the chat, let me know and then we can discuss it. Okay, so 70% adoption, 10% readiness, the gap that creates your opportunity. So what enterprises are actually buying? Risk mitigation, not just training. So 70% of organizations are currently exploring or piloting AI solutions. So they're looking at not only creating, adopting, and then delivering. 10% have skills to implement safely and ethically. So that's a very small number. And the problem is 70% want it, but only 10% can handle the risk. Shadow AI breaches are top fears. So it's not only about adopting AI. There's so many different things when it comes to AI. How do you adopt AI? How do you ethically adopt AI? How do you ethically use AI? What governance, data governance practices there are? So there's so many different issues when it comes to AI. So it's not just about rolling out an AI solution and expecting everybody to use it. There's lots of different elements to that. There's 3 enterprise risk driving spending. One is shadow AI. Employees are using unvetted tools, leading to IP loss and sensitive data leakage outside the organization. Again, this is talking about how do people use AI in a correct manner. Data breaches, incorrect model training methodologies that accidentally expose sensitive customer PII or proprietary corporate data. Again, this is all goes down to ethics, governance, etc., and compliance failure, facing massive fines and legal action due to violation of new laws stemming from bias or lack of audit trail. So AI, there are now, because everybody is using AI, whether they're using it correctly or not, there are a lot of laws coming out as well to make sure that AI is used in a correct way. Okay, next slide, please. Okay, so what are the 3 barriers stopping you from capturing GCC AI revenue, and how authorized partnership removes them? So content risk, okay? So the problem is building comprehensive certification program can take months. So not only do you need the expertise, you need time as well, requires significant investment. Content may be outdated by the time it's launched because AI moves so quickly. Vendor alignment. So how do you align it with people like Microsoft, Google, AWS, or do you partner with them and do you use their tools as well? So vendor align is really important. ATP solution. If you're an author, ATP, by the way, is authorized training partner. partnerships. So ATP solution is ready, certification, library vendor aligned that meets GCC compliance. Okay, so instructor shortage. If you're running instructor delivery, if you're doing instructor-led courses, finding qualified AI instructor is difficult. There's lots of qualified instructors. The problem is the demand. The demand of AI is so high that those who are specialists in AI and offering AI instruction, so high demand and so expensive because there isn't many people out there who can deliver the training. So just like there's a skills gap in shortage of employees being able to do the job, it's the same demand for instructors. So if you're an AI instructor, you've hit a gold mine because your demand is high. You can charge the kind of any kind of money you're looking for because if you're good, it's absolutely fantastic area to be in. So finding a qualified AI instructor who's absolutely fantastic is difficult. Training them on the content takes time, retention risks after investment and regional coverage challenges. So finding again, local Arabic speakers, etc. in the region. With a ATP solution, we have certified instructor network with regional presence that cover the whole GCC. Credibility gap. So what is the problem? Enterprise prefer authorized or accredited partners. So companies are looking for international bodies, especially, and also they're looking for accredited. What does that mean? Is it's not just somebody who's offering AI consultancy, but actually something that's certified and credible that has some value to it. Unknown providers face longer sales cycles. Procurement teams want validation and track records. The certification is really important, not only for the company, but also for the employees. And there's a hard differentiation between just running some boot camps or consultants program. So when you join established ecosystem with global learners base, partner network, vendor alignment, instant credibility boost. Thank you, Afreen. Okay, why building AI training in-house kills your opportunity? The timeline problem everyone underestimates. This is quite a good visual just to kind of understand if you are doing this by yourself, you're going to research a market and curriculum design. That's going to take a couple of months. Then you're going to take a few more months to develop content modules and labs. Then you're going to be hiring instructors, training them on your content. Then further on, so this is going on to a year now, you're going to be doing testing, platform setup, etc. So well over a year, you might finally launch, but by then the market might have already moved. AI is moving so quickly, so something new coming in AI. So all that time you spent developing and researching is going to go to waste, right? So by the time you finish building, AI CERTs partners have already established quarterly cohort pipelines and client relationships. So I know you're all excited to know what we do because we were talking about all the problems and issues, but yeah, we will get on to that shortly. Next slide, please. So why generic AI training leads to certified programs? What enterprises actually evaluate when selecting training vendors. So what generic training gets you, okay? You get price competition. We think about it as no urgency, loss to vendors with certifications in procurement, thin margins if you win at all, and one-off projects, no repeatable revenue. Can you prove competency? No good answer. So generic training, yeah, it's great if you just want to understand basic AI, but if you really want to make somebody's role efficient, right, you're going to be looking for something role specific. I mean, that would be the common sense thing, right? You would be looking for somebody, if I say, if I'm a director and I need to understand how to implement AI, I would want training that's going to be specific to me, not something that's going to be general for somebody who works in reception or is a doctor, for example. And what certifications back training gets you? So premium pricing. So you can offer obviously premium pricing because it's certification back and it's got international credibility and validity. There's no need for compliance urgency, win against boot camps and procurement evaluations, healthy margins with authorized partnerships. So we work quite closely with our partners to make sure they're successful, quarterly cohorts, repeatable revenue, certification validation. So that makes a big difference. Thank you, Afreen. Okay, why training providers choose AI certs to complete infrastructure to launch, deliver, and scale? Okay, so speed to market. So we've got ready certification programs. Firstly, I think before I go in there, what are we? Who is AI CERTs? Might be a good question before going into what we actually provide. So we are a role-based enterprise-wide AI certification ecosystem, okay, which is aligned to AI readiness journeys. What that means is we provide exam-based credentials that validates AI capabilities, role-specific learning pathways, proctored exam, and verified digital credentials. So we are a certification body. We're not a training provider. We're not just somebody who offers courses to anybody. You have to be a partner with us in order to be able to deliver certification. And we are a credible certificate which aligns with ISO standards. There is a big difference between anybody and what AI says. So then that's why I think it's important to point out who we are first. Okay. So speed to market. So why does AI give you that option of speed to market? Because we are the certification body. We provide the content, we provide the labs, we provide the exam. We have experts in the industry who work on this regularly to make sure that our certifications are in line with what is required in the market, and this is regularly updated. So you don't have to do anything. We do all the hard work. So we develop all the content. We have an instructor network. So now globally, we have over 500 instructors in our global network. And if you're a partner with us, you can also add your own instructors to our global network as well once they certify. We have the platform and infrastructure also ready. So everything is hosted off our LMS. So what is the business model? We basically have healthy partner margins, which is built into your model. We have premium pricing supported by certification validation, which means that every certification we have has an exam with it. And on passing that exam, they will get certified. The student will get certified. You get repeatable quarterly cohort structure. There's multiple revenue streams that you have options to versus just one-off payments because we have so many certifications which are relevant to everybody. Market credibility, vendor aligned. So yes, obviously, if you're using Microsoft, Cisco, AWS, any other vendor specific training, absolutely you need that training. Why? Because you need the tools that are within those applications. However, if you want, I think the USP for AI certs would be because it's vendor aligned, which means that it doesn't matter what backend product anybody is using. This is applicable to everyone. So your target audience is every single person out there, not just a specific niche market. So you have massive opportunities. Global learners based in partner network, authorized partner positioning. We have different kind of partner positioning, which we can discuss with you. Recognized certification credentials versus unknown bootcamp positioning. Regional scale, we work globally. We are a global company. We are based out of the US, but we work in every single region out there. So we understand the local markets as well. So we have multi-market ready. We do have some certification in different languages. So we do have some of our essential tracks in Arabic, if that's required. We also compliance built. We do follow certain alignments with ISO 024, regional instructor coverage versus just rebuilding the market. So we do have regional instructor coverage as well. Thank you, Afreed. Okay, so build versus partner reality check. Okay, so the factors are capital required. If you do it yourself, you have significant upfront. If you partner with AI certs, you can partner literally straight away. So we have moderate partnership investment. Time to revenue. If you did it yourself, it would be about a year. If you did it with us, you could actually do under 4 weeks if you were faster because we have everything ready. But kind of if you were putting it as an average, it would be about 4 to 6 weeks. Content risk high if you're building it yourself because it gets outdated. With us, there's zero because we maintain everything. Instructor risk, again, high. Hiring retention. With us, we have a network ready. You can either get your own self-certified, your instructors, if you have a group of your own instructors certified, or you can use a contract instructor for delivery. But we do, just to mention, offer two means. We do offer e-learning as well as instructor-led delivery. So you can offer also a hybrid model. It's easily scalable, whereas if you would do it yourself, it would be limited. With us, it's very easy, very quick, very high. Market credibility from zero to instant. Once you become a partner, you can start delivering straight away because we already have the ecosystem in ready to go. So I'm going to pass it on to my colleague Afreen, who's going to go through with you the partnership models and how we work. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Nasima. Thank you so much for sharing all the insights with all our participants present today. So, as you guys already saw, that it's a gold mine of an opportunity that we're here to discuss, that we can capture together as partners. So, we just spoke about the kind of opportunity that there is specifically in the GCC regions with the kind of ministry funding, the initiatives that we've seen coming from the governments directly in terms of Saudi Vision 2030, and everything is just around the corner, right? So, there's a huge potential opportunity in the space of AI trainings and credible certifications where we come in, of course. And of course, we spoke about the gaps in launching your own AI training programs, the kind of cost, time, manpower, and resources, the risks that are associated. So we're here. I'm here to discuss, taking the conversation forward on the most important part of the discussion is how do we capture this opportunity that we have currently in hand without, becoming too late, and especially with the kind of opportunities that presents itself in these regions, and how can you do that in just few weeks and with a partnership with AI certs. So we give you the complete content, the exam, the go-to marketing strategy, the sales enablement sessions. Basically, we handhold our partners to ensure that they're able to succeed in the partnership and successfully deliver trainings and offer our certification programs in their region. And we see the kind of demand there is for AI, the stats, the revenue, the billions of dollars that corporates, enterprises, governments are investing. This is the opportunity that we need to immediately grasp, right? So we have the content which is always updated. So like Nasima just put it across just a few seconds ago, that zero content creation and updation risk. So we take away the content creation part, which could take almost easily a year, and by the time you launch your own training programs, they might be outdated. So completely the risk of content creation and updation is taken away because we are specialized in creating certifications. We are a certification body. And the best thing is that we have over, it says 50 plus, but we've recently added more certifications in our portfolio. We now currently have over 70 plus certifications catering to both the technical and the non-technical audience. So you have the complete market ready content with the updates to keep up with the pace of AI to offer to your customers. Plus, backed with an icing on the cake, not just as an authorized training partner of AI certs, you're authorized to deliver, trainings on our certifications, but you also have a credible certification or a globally recognized certification to offer to your customers as an icing on the cake, which validates or it's a proof of their AI skills or their knowledge. And that's what right now is the need of the hour. Corporates are seeking not just plain AI trainings, but something that can show them the measurable return on investment on these specific trainings. So we need to create customized roadmaps, learning pathways for our customers, and we can certainly assist you with that. These credible certifications basically validate the knowledge of that particular individual, that hey, I underwent a structured learning process and I validated my knowledge or my learning by passing an online standardized ISO compliant certification exam. So this is a globally recognized certification which your customers can actually leverage to enhance their professional portfolio. They can share it on LinkedIn, they can download the digital credentials and leverage it for career opportunities, to enhance for career shift. So there's a lot of opportunities that presents itself for your audience with these credible, verifiable certifications that come along with our certification package, right? Along with the course and the content. And it's not, we are not just another certification body who you tie up with and we're offering you just a market ready course along with the exam. We handhold, like I said, our partners to ensure we completely train your sales team. We give you complete co-branded marketing support. So we ensure that by the time you are onboarded with us, you are fully enabled to go out there and start delivering these in-demand certification training programs out there for your clients. So we help you with co-branded marketing assets. We have everything available on your partner portal, which is a platform access that our partners will have. It's your dashboard from where you can manage all your enrollments. So you'll have all the marketing materials. You can co-brand it, you can download it, you can put your logos, your contact information, use it for promotions, your marketing campaigns, for your awareness campaigns. You can use it for client promotions, for client presentations, etc. So we have all the flyers, forms, logos, social media success kits, SEO documents, everything readily available for you that you could use for your marketing. Right. We have access to the partner portal, like I said, a one-stop platform for our partners to manage their revenues, payouts, enrollments, to access all the marketing materials, the course documents, and to see your complete enrollments. Of course, we give you complimentary Train the Trainer program, which is completely free of cost from our end as part of a partner benefit, wherein we train your in-house trainers or maybe the trainers that you outsource for your current training programs. They don't need to be skilled in AI. They don't need to be proficient in AI. As long as they have 3 years of training experience in any domain or field, we'd be happy to enroll them under the complimentary Train the Trainer program. So we train your trainers, we certify them without any cost. It's completely complimentary. We provide them with all the training prep and delivery materials that your trainers would need to effectively and successfully deliver the trainings, whether face to face, online, virtual. It's completely your call as a training partner on how you want to deliver the instructor led training. Like I said, we're not a training company. You, being our authorized training partners, have complete discretion on the instructor led option pricing, on what you feel that you need to price your customers depending on their purchasing capacity. You can choose how you want to deliver the instructor led training, whether online, on site, classroom based. It could be face to face in these options, or it could be completely online and virtual. The whole world has moved to online trainings, I would say, post COVID. We've seen a huge major shift in the training space and the delivery space, where people now choose to, rather than physically traveling somewhere for a training program, would rather prefer sitting online from remotely from anywhere and getting trained. So there's huge demand for virtual instructor led training, and you can offer this as a face to face, online, or a physical training. Right. So you have various options that you can actually provide these certification programs to your audience as a self-paced option, instructor-led option, a hybrid option, completely your. Of course, you have a complete dashboard that you can analyze, regional marketing support, where we have, marketing strategies and GTM strategies specifically tailored for the GCC audience. We can help you with multiple language support, which, of course, understanding that we cater to a global audience and we want to make these certifications accessible to people out there. We have a very ambitious mission and a vision wherein we are working towards certifying 1 billion learners by the end of 2030-35. That's the vision set by our CEO, Mr. Russell Sardar. So we are all here at the team of AI CERTs is working towards it together with our partners. We are a partner first, a partner centric certification body. We work via our partners in the complete global ecosystem, right? So, complete marketing support, the complete tech stack, the content, the updates, the certification exam, along with the proctoring for the online exam, everything is provided as a package, a complete market ready product for you, which can immediately start earning profits for our partners, right? So this is one of my favorite slides. I'm sure I would love for Nima to add in her thoughts as well. This is our complete portfolio for you guys at a glance. So as you can see, we have over 60 plus certifications now, catering to both the technical and the non-technical audience. So just to keep it simple, that's what we've done. We've broadly categorized our certifications into two categories. The professional ones are the certifications specifically tailored for the non-technical individuals. Anyone who has no programming, coding, or technical experience or expertise can also leverage the power of artificial intelligence. It's not just for the techies, right? We believe AI is for everyone. So all our 8-hour duration courses are called professional or non-technical courses, which you can see on your left-hand side. Some of the most popular certifications under this category would be the AI for executive, the AI for prompt engineer level 1. That's some of our popular certifications currently, catering to all the non-technical roles. So we have some great certifications under the AI business category, like AI for sales, HR, how can you leverage AI in marketing, AI in finance. So we have multiple certifications under this category. And of course, moving on to the right hand side, we have all the technical certifications specifically tailored for the IT department, for the
Brilliant.
technical audience. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, thank you so much, Afreen. Yes, sorry, you was carry on with the technical takeover after the
No, I
because
was
you were
just talking
explaining.
to them about, how the technical certifications are specifically for the technical audience. And of course, these are all 40-hour duration courses because they will have a lot of capstone projects. But I'd love for you to share your insights on the optional additional modules and what all we have included
Yeah,
within our courses.
thank you, Afreen. Yeah, so like Afreen mentioned, this is an exciting slide. It's also a very exciting slide for me. Why this is our portfolio and it's growing every day. As Afreen mentioned, we had 50 plus, now we have 70 plus in the last few months. And I think going forward in the next 3 to 6 months, we'll have a lot more certification. But what we already have is a massive portfolio. I think globally, nobody else is offering what we offer. The two main things is we are a vendor aligned certification body and they're role based certifications. What we're trying to do is we're trying to build AI readiness capabilities across the board, whether you're an individual, a professional level. So where it gets exciting with our portfolio is when Afri mentioned our professional certifications on the left-hand side. We offer all essential, which are our generic certifications for everybody. And our AI Plus Foundation is actually totally complementary to all our partners to offer to your customers to get a baseline understanding in AI. Then we move on to AI Plus Everyone, etc. That kind of goes deeper into AI. And she mentioned AI Plus Executive. This is one of our most popular certifications, as well as our Chief AI Officer. We then really kind of zone down into each role. Why do we do that? Because each role uses AI tools and platforms in a different way. So we have business, so we cover
Absolutely.
sales, marketing, finance, customer services. I'm not going to read everyone, but you can see there are a lot of certifications there. Again, we also focus on industry. So we have healthcare, government, education, legal side as well. So we kind of trying not only to cover job roles, industry, and then kind of even go further down into specific job roles. So for healthcare, just to give you an example, we have AI plus healthcare, but then we have AI plus doctor, AI plus nurse, AI plus healthcare administrator. So we're kind of even moving further down more detail into a specific job role. But then we cover more interesting things like AI plus ethics. And again, earlier on, we mentioned a lot of people are implementing AI, using AI, but they're not doing it ethically. So now governments are getting more stringent and then now, they are fining people. There are laws going to be coming out. So people need to start using AI ethically. So we have an AI plus ethics course as well. The other important thing to mention here is that every single course that we have has an agent module embedded in our certification. And then we are also releasing new courses just on agents. So we have got AI Agent Builder, which is essentials track. We also have a finance agent, legal agent. So if it has agent at the end of it, that course is specifically on agent, but we already have agent modules in every single course as well. Again, this is a really good development because agentic AI is becoming really big. People are now really starting to use agents as well or create their own agents in different job roles as well. So that's again a massive kind of thing. And every certification, whether it's professional or technical, has an exam with it. Remember, we are a certification body, so exams are really important, not only to show that you've got a certification, but to show that you have the skills to do a job role. So that's really important as well. Thank you, Afri.
Absolutely. Thank you, Nima. Thank you for sharing those insights. So yes, if you're still wondering that, should AI trainings and certifications be part of our portfolio, our business initiatives for this year, I think we're very, very late in the thought for now because like Nasima rightfully said, the world is not just using AI tools and platforms right now. It's gone one step ahead and leveraging AI agents as we speak. Right. And if you still feel that there's still time, so you're going to be left behind, this is the opportunity. Like, we're all, the stats say, the figures say, the kind of investments we're seeing across the board. I think this is the right time to actually capture this opportunity. And we have such a broad portfolio to offer. You have the optional modules. Every certification comes with a credibility, a validation in the form of a certification, and it's all role specific. It's need of the, do have a lot of generic AI providers out there that can focus on the basic generative AI, models that we all use, Copilot, ChatGPT, but that's not where the whole world of AI revolves around, right? So doctors have specific requirements when leveraging AI for different functions and different tools. As an HR, I may leverage AI differently for different functions, and I may leverage different tools and platforms. As a business leader, I may use AI differently. As a software developer, I may use it differently. So that's where the specialized role specific certifications comes in place. And to add on, not only we cater to roles but also to industries and specific roles within that industry. Like AI for healthcare could be clubbed into our industry specific certification, but the AI for doctor, nurse, and healthcare practitioner could be the more role specific certifications, specialized certifications within the healthcare industry. Right. So we have something that you can offer to every audience. Like I said in the start, we'd love for you to put it in the chat. I think we do have some chat replies that came in with the kind of audiences that you're currently catering to. So this portfolio opens up an opportunity for you as partners to be able to cater to and to expand your market and your audience as well, right? And of course, you can see we've put something like Arabic language content available. So based on your requirement, your demand, especially in the GCC regions, when it comes to RFPs, when it comes to government tenders and applying for government, sending any kind of presentations for a government proposal does have, I've seen it because, me and Nasima cater to these regions. We've spoken to a lot of partners where we've gotten a lot of requirements from them saying that, hey, when it comes to a government initiative, there's an ask for Arabic language content. And that's where we're here to support you. So we have multiple language support for our partners because we understand the need for this because we are catering to a global audience, right? So right now we started off with all of our, certifications in English. We now have all of them in English and Spanish. The next phase where we're developing these certifications is French and Arabic because we've seen a huge demand for this language. And any kind of language demand that you have based on the volume and scope, just let us know in advance and we'd be happy to translate the content for you, the videos, the AI mentor and the exam, the certification exam in your requested local language to make it more accessible for you to be able to offer these to your local audience and to localize the content for you to be able to offer it at a larger scale in your respective regions, right? So we have German, French, Arabic, Chinese, Turkish, Azerbaijani. These are some of the language that we've already converted some of our certifications. You can see we've labeled some of our certification programs under each language. So these courses are already available in these languages. Anything that you don't see added in this slide, we are happy and welcome to discuss the requirement based on the volume and the scope on a case to case basis. Right. So what I'm trying to say is that we would give you every kind of support to ensure that in the region you are able to offer and generate business. And this could be a long-term win-win opportunity where we, literally scale AI literacy together and capture the GCC region, where we see a huge opportunity that's presenting itself. So this is based on your business model. Hey, you could be a training partner, like Nasima said, you could be an academic institution, a school, college, or a university. You could be an association where you have a membership fee, or you could be a member of a large association or a group. You could associate with us. You could be an affiliate or, just individual who does not have a sales team, maybe an own marketing team, your trainers, but you really have a great network, you're a great influencer, and you want to promote our certification programs within your network and earn a commission out of it, feel free to do so. So we have various kind of partnership models currently in our ecosystem to support the various business models that our partners are currently operating on. So if you're a training company, the authorized training partnership model is ideal for you. So if you're someone who's already into, providing e-learnings, providing trainings, you have an edtech platform, you are into skill development, you have a training institute, and you already have current training programs running. So adding AI trainings and certifications into your training portfolio would be a value add for you in 2026, right? So the authorized training partnership would be the right partnership model. And if you, of course, are an alliance partner where you could be an academic partner, where you could be a university, a college, or a school, feel free to reach out to us for a special academic pricing where you could make these certifications accessible for your students to make them job ready, future ready, AI ready, where the students could leverage these certifications for internships, placements, career opportunities, and also you could provide these certifications to your staff, to your teachers, to your educators who are currently, that's the need of the hour. Schools and colleges want their staff to start leveraging artificial intelligence in their classroom practices and teaching practices to make the learning more efficient for learners and for their students, plus so that the teachers can save a lot of their time by automating their daily tasks by leveraging AI. So please feel free to reach out to us if you're an educational body. Of course, if you're an association, you want to offer these certification programs to upskill your current members in your association, feel free to reach out to us and we'd be happy to partner with you. And of course, the affiliate partner for individuals and someone with strong network who would love to promote our courses and earn commissions per enrollments, right? So we have various partnership models for you. So not necessarily if you don't have a trainer, hey, I don't have a trainer, but I do want to add AI into my portfolio and offer it to my customer base. So do you have any partnership model? Feel free to explore our various partnership models based on your business model that you're currently running, based on the kind of target audience you're catering to and the markets, and feel free to explore these options with us. Our team is ready to assist you. Now, this is, of course, it's just one slide that says plug, promote, and profit. But these are three heavy words that I'm here to, explain further in the next slide. A partnership with AI Certs gives you a plug and play ready to promote market ready product. There's nothing that you need to additionally outsource. And the best thing about our products is the pricing. I would love to, just take a minute to talk about the competitive pricing on our certifications that we have. I would, once you, of course, feel free to reach out to us to discuss the pricing in detail. We follow a tier-based pricing system. It's not a standard price across the globe. We understand the kind of market factors that are at play, like, the GDP, purchasing power, per capita income, population of every country differs. So based on these factors, we have a tier-based pricing system. Feel free to reach out to our team to discuss the pricing. But I would seriously tell everyone out there that the pricing that we have to offer is comparatively around 20, 30 to 40% less than the other certification providers out there because everything is in-house. We have a team of experts that developing the curriculum, constantly updating it. We have a team of, technology experts who are developing the tech stack for right from the LMS platform, from the partner portal access to the trainer portal access, right from the proctoring tool to the certificate issuance platform. Everything is in-house. And that's the reason our pricing is so competitive. Why am I talking about the pricing? Because in turn, the lesser the pricing our partners get, the higher margins you have to play with. So you have high margins when it comes to these certification programs, wherein you can add your margins on top of our e-learnings and offer it to your customers. So you have higher margins to play with. Right. So moving on to the first word, plugin. So everything is readily available for you as partners. The curriculum is there, the content is there, the global credibility of backing and partnering with AI Certs, which is a US-based globally recognized certification body. All of our certifications programs carry credibility and validation because they're in compliance with ISO IEC 17024 2012 standards. They're completely role based, they're vendor aligned, so you can apply the knowledge across any vendor ecosystem, right? No content building required, no content updation required, no investment required from our partner's side, and you can launch your first AI training program in weeks. Not in months, not in years, but in just 4 to 6 weeks if you have your teams available for us to start enabling and training and certifying them. The complete tech stack is provided. You have the LMS access and the LMS, the learner portal from where your customers can access the course and the exam can be supported from multiple devices. We have a mobile application, we have a web application, so you can have a learning on the go. Your customers can access the learning materials even from their smartphones, and who doesn't have a smartphone today? Right. So you don't need to access the learning materials or the platform just from your desktops or laptops. We also have a Android and iOS mobile application that can support multiple devices, right? We have cloud-based AI lab environments. So no physical lab setup is required by a partner to actually go ahead and offer the hands-on practical learning or training. We have the cloud labs, the LMS platform, the proctoring tool, everything ready. The train the trainer, the kind of support system we give, free train the trainer program, continuous updation of your trainers to keep up with the pace of AI, complete training delivery material support so that they can deliver the trainings in form of cheat sheets, session guides, PPTs, the PowerPoint to present, local language delivery support, and continuous updation, right? So it's a complete market ready product available for you to take it out there and start promoting. Of course, we help you with complete marketing support. The marketing assets are there, which could be co-branded. The sales trainings are done, sales enablement sessions on a regular basis so that your sales team can handle customer inquiries and can actually sell the programs to your audience, to your end users. We will demonstrate the proper learner ROI demonstration through your dashboard. You can actually see how many of the students that you've trained have gone back and taken the online exam, how many of them have passed, how many of them have got themselves certified. So you can actually track your learners, their ROIs. You can also demonstrate that to your customers. You can demonstrate your employment metrics. You can have case studies that can be curated additionally, apart from what is already there on the course for your trainers to be able to deliver more customized and tailored trainings for your audience. We have the success stories, testimonials from our past clients that we can share, and you can also share with your audiences. Nasima spoke about a great thing that it's new year. 2026 has started off to a great start. We've seen a huge demand when it comes to LE budgets being assigned by corporates for AI upskilling of their internal workforce. We've seen huge initiatives and fundings from government coming in. So we are rolling out the AI for Foundation, which is our basic and foundational level certification, completely complimentary for our partners. Leverage as many AI Foundation certifications you want to create demand among your audience during your marketing and promotion phase, right? And these are all micro credentials. These are not 6 months or 7 months long diploma programs ready practical. These are micro credentials that are meant to develop ready made AI practical skills that users and learners can start implementing on a day to day basis immediately, right? And stackable credentials and flexible offerings. You can offer this to end as a self-paced option, as an ILT instructor-led option. You can offer this to an enterprise. You can offer this to an individual. You can offer this to a government. So that's the kind of flexible offerings that you enjoy as a partner, right? And of course, the most important discussion, the profits. So not only are we giving you a market-ready product and enabling you and supporting you with the go-to marketing strategies to promote and market this in your region, but it's an immediate profit ready product for you. You have flexible revenue models, you have scalability options. You can start, people come back to me saying that, Afreen, I don't have trainers available right now that I can immediately give you for your train the trainer program. And maybe we don't think we can immediately start off with this. Hey, you don't have a trainer right now, you don't have an availability. Immediately starting with the partnership, you can start off by offering this as a self-paced option. By the time you get in more trainers, to get them trained to offer the instructor-led option, you can start off with the self-paced option as well. So you can start immediately making profits from day one of starting the partnership, right? The margin structures are higher because the cost comparatively for a certification programs is less. US partners enjoy partner benefits such as discounted pricing on our course and exam. As Nasmeen said, we are a certification body. We are not a course provider. So our programs come with the course and the exam, both. So it's bundled together and offered as a bundled package. So you can start off with one of our programs that is ideal for your audience, and based on the demand that you see coming in from your customers, from the market, you can scale starting from one training program and then start offering our entire 70 plus portfolio to your audience, right? You can learn on every enrollment. So every learner that gets enrolled into our certification via you, every customer that you enroll into our course, each enrollment earns you a margin. a profit, right? So it's a huge advantage where you get to offer globally recognized certifications. You can go to market within weeks. You can command premium pricing, have complete authority on the instructor led option pricing, where you take the call on what you want to price your customers, and completely zero or absolutely reduced or minimal operational risk of content creation or updation. Right. So, of course, this is how it's a roadmap that we've curated for all of you on how you can become a training partner. First of all, I'd love for you to go through our official website. It has all the information that you need. Feel free to reach out to me, Nasima, or anyone from the AI Search team for more details. We'll be happy to assist you. So, the first thing is, of course, based on the market, based on your customers, you choose the AI Search program that you feel would be apt for your audience, and you choose those programs and start offering it. So the first step would be this: select the program that synergizes with your current trainings, right? Or that integrates with your current training programs, with your current audience. The second would be, of course, the localized multilingual delivery. If you feel you need to deliver these trainings to your audience in the local language, we'd be happy to convert the content and the exams for you, and you can deliver those trainings through your Arabic or bilingual trainers that you may have, right? Stage three would, of course, be the onboarding journey, wherein once you choose your program and you have partnered with us, we start off with a comprehensive 4 to 6 week long onboarding journey where we handhold you, we train you, we market and start the promotions, we start the train the trainer, the technical integrations, and do all of that to ensure that you're ready to go out there and start delivering your first cohort. So after the onboarding and the marketing and demand generation is done, which go hand in hand, you are now ready to deliver your first AI training and AI certification program in flexible delivery modes, depending on your client's requirement or depending on how you are going to offer it. And then you can scale this up to enterprises, to government deals. If you're starting off with B2C or with one small deal, you can always scale up your business and offer it to larger volumes. So you can offer multiple certifications, you can offer this to governments, universities, and open up your audience opportunity, right? So this is a very simple roadmap. Just feel free to reach out to us. Our team is anyways going to reach out to you. And this is, of course, while others wait, the AI search partners are already scaling. So the only thing that I would like to conclude before I let Nasima take the stage and say, her final words to all of you, that we are ready, the market is ready, the demand is real, and it's a huge gold mine of an opportunity. We just want to know if AI trainings and certifications, credible AI trainings and certification, is something that you are looking to add in your business portfolio for 2026. Please feel free to reach out to us. Are you guys ready to take this on, to explore this opportunity? Then we are as well. So feel free to reach out to us. And Nasima, over to you if you want to share
Thank you
some
so
final
much. Thank
thoughts.
you for all your highlights of AI certs. Yeah, I mean, definitely you've heard what we had to say. It's your job now. Do you want to guide your customers for the next stage in their AI readiness? We have a ready-made solution. We work with partners. Obviously, you would deal with your customers, but we're there to support you. We work very closely with our partners. We want to make sure you're successful, so we will work closely with you. And yeah, let's work together. Let's create that buzz, around AI and AI certs. Any questions you have, please feel free. I know we've gone kind of over time, but please feel free to come back to us. If there's any questions right now, if anybody would like to ask anything, please feel free to do so. We'll wait here for a minute to see if there's any questions on anything that we've discussed.
Absolutely. So
If
feel
not,
free to
no,
share your
yeah,
chat. Yeah.
yeah, feel free. I mean, it's always great to have, interaction. So we understand how you found the actual webinar. Was it useful to you? Is this the kind of stuff you're looking for? Anything really, any of your views are important to us. So yeah, it'd be great for any feedback. If not, you can always contact us after the webinar with the AI Assets team. We'll put in the chat all the details. But thank you, everybody. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you, Nasima and Afrin, for sharing such valuable insights today with us. We have already shared all the contact information in the chat box with our audiences. If you have any doubts, any questions regarding to the program, or maybe our certifications, or anything which you would like to share with us, please feel free to do so. We'll be reaching out to you shortly. Thank you once again, everyone, and have a great day ahead.